All listeners, stand by for the Caffeine, Lifts, and Public Assist podcast.
We are back. We're back today with Caffeine, Lifts, and Public Assists.
Yeah, I'm Adam.
I'm also Adam.
All right. That was the intro, just so everybody knows.
That's going to go some sort of clip eventually.
Yeah.
That's the intro, just so everyone's clear.
No more intros.
Whatever, dude.
Sup, dude?
Hey. Hey, guy.
I have some questions for you.
I probably don't have the answer, but
No, you do.
I'm a big talker.
It pertains.
I've been talking a lot more lately, and I don't necessarily like it.
I owned an electric car a couple years ago, and the people listening know because they all mess with me because of where I work. So that was really fun. I want to know about your Tesla experiences. I know you guys just went to San Diego recently, and I love some full self-driving options in the sense of...
He's the best.
I'm just curious. I brought it up, and you're like, oh, dude, let's talk about it.
Yeah, we did San Diego, and then we did
So Central Valley...
San Francisco a couple times.
You did Central Valley to to San Diego. Mm-hmm. What was that Tesla talk? What was that experience?
It was easy AF, bro.
And bringing it up for the
Brah.
commuters, like in our,
If I had to commute, like we went to
if you had to commute to the Bay Area once a week,
yeah, I dropped off Aubrey at BART last week or whenever it was, and she decided to choose a flight that put me right in rush hour traffic on the way there, which was fine because I didn't do any of the driving. I just put the address in, I hit self-driving, and it's just like if I had to commute 100%, if I could afford it, I would buy a Tesla. Just for this full self-driving.
you can afford it now because
No, I mean for anybody else, like if they were going to commute.
yeah, because you can. Well, I mean, I know that tax incentive's done. That was of September 30th.
Yeah, that just finished.
But like, I think so. They were pricing all the cars under $25K because then you could get the $4,000 tax advantage still. So it puts you at like $21,000, and then after taxes and stuff, it puts you right back up to.
Yeah.
It basically took care of your taxes for you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's super nice. We took it to the Bay Area, and I watched people, like commuting.
well, I'm just saying a used car like that with 50, you can get 30,000 miles at just, long range. Like it kind of is. It's not a beater. I wouldn't call it a beater, but it's in that price range between like at the low 20,000 mark.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. They
Yeah,
used Teslas.
You can get a used Tesla probably for a pretty reasonable price.
And what's the full self-driving cost?
I think it's.
If
I
you do it
want to say
monthly.
it's like $7,000 or something, or it's like a 120.
Yeah, so if you're going to keep your
150
car
a
for
month.
more than like, I don't know, 8 years or something like that, then it's probably worth it to buy it outright.
Yeah, but for someone who doesn't commute, like we just do trips, we just
Turn on and off.
turn on and off each month. Yeah,
I like that.
it's super nice. And on the freeway, obviously, I have like zero concerns. It's the freeway; it's not that bad. I was a little worried about it when we got into like San Francisco proper. It drives better than I do in the city.
Yeah.
Took my stress level from a 10
yeah.
to like a 4, and I was like, yeah,
That's how it was.
All right.
Matt let me go pick him up from the airport with he had like a platinum,
Yeah.
F-150 platinum,
Yep.
and it just had adaptive cruise control. And I remember going to San Francisco to pick him up, and I was like, all my stress.
just the adaptive part of it.
Yeah, all my stress went away. So full self-driving, and I saw that you can on the Teslas you can change your driving styles to like conservative or aggressive.
Yeah, it's like hurry, chill,
Normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which normal keeps you in the middle lane. Hurry keeps you in the left and goes around people, and then chill is just like speed limit.
So then, what was the charge situation? Because San Diego is what, like an 8-hour drive if there was traffic 7?
Something like that, yeah. It was 2 full charges. So we charged halfway at the Grapevine, and then we could have made it into San Diego proper, but we stopped because we were going to drive around, like, I don't know, 15 minutes shy. Got a quick, pee break, charged for 15 minutes.
Is that on the supercharger?
Went into town, and then on the way back, just charged on the way out. And then, yeah, we had a little different route on the way back, so we ended up stopping and seeing Yuli, getting lunch with him. So, again, we were in LA rush hour traffic on the way out.
Yeah.
No stress.
Yeah, that part's nice.
No stress. And usually, the way it navigates you is it's roughly every 2 or 3 hours that you need to stop to charge for like 10 to 15 minutes, usually in that range, which is perfect. It's like perfect for a little pee break, a little snack.
Yeah. That's what it does on purpose.
It does. It's the most efficient because that 0 to 60, 0 to 80 is the same speed as 80 to 100.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's the
Tesla's
most efficient.
integration is so much better because I had like the Ford Mustang and it didn't tell you any of that stuff.
Mach-E.
The Mach-E. And it didn't tell you any of that stuff and it didn't tell you when you should charge and stuff like that. And to be honest with you, I only did public charging twice. One was to try it out. I didn't actually need to. I just wanted to.
See what it was about.
Yeah, because I didn't know the car had to be off. I was like trying to do it with.
You could just like turn it off.
Well, like, cause it was like my first time. I was like, well, let's see how it works, and I could not get it to work. I had to call customer service, and then I was like, I wonder if the car has to be off because I didn't even realize it was on, and then so like stupid shit like that. I didn't know.
So you had to you couldn't be inside using the vehicle.
You can, but when you first plug it in, it has to be off. That vehicle did.
Oh, interesting.
For the Electrify America. Yeah, I couldn't do it with it on.
Interesting.
I know the Teslas. That's why I tried it with it on because the Teslas you just
do everything. Yeah.
So I did that, and then once I had to charge, and I had a bad experience with that was because I was on my way back from Monterey, and I had to charge, and I knew I only had to charge for 10 minutes on a we don't have superchargers, but on a regular good charger. I stopped at this Safeway. Everyone was taken, and 2 of them were taken with non-electric cars. 2 slots.
Oh hell no!
It's not illegal. It's called. There's a name for it.
It's called. Never mind.
No, but there's an actual name for it. It's like icing, basically. You're icing the cars because there's no law that says you can't park there.
Yeah.
It says
You're just being a twat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a bad experience. So I actually had to go instead of a 10-minute charge. I had to go. There finally one opened and it was the slowest. Why do you even have a slow charger? It should all be fast chargers. But it had a slow charger, so I had to sit there for 45 minutes just to get enough so that I could get home.
Yeah, the Tesla infrastructure now is, I mean, I'm sure even up the hill there's a couple.
There is. There's a few. There's a few all over the place.
Yeah, but like especially in your main thoroughways, all the highways, all that stuff, even the smaller stuff. There's in New Mexico, Four Corners, New Mexico, even has a couple.
And I saw that he was coming out. It hasn't came out yet, but like full battery swap system. So instead of waiting,
that's the future.
That's the future. Is instead of waiting to charge your car to 80% or whatever, you just pull up, and then it's whatever 4 or 8 bolts
and pit stop.
Yeah, it's pit stop, and then a robot pulls all the bolts out, and then the battery just comes straight down. It disconnects for you and puts slaps a new battery in.
That'll be wild when that happens.
So I'm thinking his idea is that because the biggest fear is the $22,000 it costs for the battery swap, it's a subscription base. You pay. This is me making it up.
They're like renting batteries, essentially.
Essentially, you pay for the car, and then you're renting the battery. So you always have a monthly subscription of whatever, and it's unlimited charges.
Battery swaps and stuff.
Yeah, battery swaps. And I made that up. He didn't say that at all. He talked about how fast it was, and it was a joke. The YouTube video, he had somebody filling up a tank at a normal speed.
Yeah.
And then it was like a Volkswagen Jetta. So what is that, 12 gallons?
Maybe, yeah.
How long does that take? If you were
my car's 12 gallons, and it's like
45 seconds a minute.
2 minutes tops.
2 minutes total for the whole process.
The whole process.
He made the whole process last like 3.5, 4 minutes. I'm like, no way, dude. And he got basically three batteries swapped out at that same time. So filled up 3 Teslas.
That'll be wild if he does that.
He's talking about it. I mean, I believe it.
He does do everything.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So that part was pretty cool. And then you would no longer have to worry because you get new battery all the time. So you'd just be swapping.
Yeah.
And you would never have to worry about degradation of battery.
We've had it now for a couple of years, and I think there's 20,000 miles on it or whatever. It's still a brand new car.
Yeah. It's pretty basic on the inside. Everything's controlled by a screen. So you have a screen.
It's very
you have
sleek
a door
and
control,
basic,
window control.
Yeah, there's no like a lot of fluff.
I love
the new ones are even more like. Obviously, her dad just bought one, and the steering wheel looks a little different. There's some buttons on the steering wheel. There's no more like the yoke or the turn signal for the parking, like shifting.
Yeah.
That's gone, I guess. It's different. Yeah, I haven't seen the new ones, but they're different.
We're talking about it like the Teslas just came out.
Yeah, they're fucking sick, dude. Like if I was commuting, I don't know how I could never go back at this point now.
Or a Toyota Corolla.
I mean, I have a shitty Civic I love commuting in, but like if I'm gonna do it every day, I'm fucking buying a Tesla.
Oh yeah, I would totally buy a used Tesla with like 30,000 miles on it.
Yeah,
I don't
no
need
problem.
nothing fancy, just that, and then
Just to commute, yeah, just self-driving.
yeah. But we only commute.
I know for us it's
Week.
not.
It doesn't
It's
make
not
any
a big deal.
sense.
If I was commuting to the Bay Area though once a week with the traffic, I would still probably just
Honestly,
get a Tesla.
Allie commutes. It's only 35, 40 minutes, but 3 times a week, it's kind of worth it. 3 times a week commuting, I think. Anyway,
Coming from your guys' house into town, like I know you're probably like pretty close to the freeway, but it would be so easy for her just to off, turn on, gone.
I think.
They're badass, dude.
It does. One time when you were doing full self-driving, it like shut it down and said your self-driving's been suspended until you shut the car off and turn it back on.
No, dude, you can cheat the system.
I know, but what happened? We were going the way to the
Yes.
airport.
I probably was an asshole and like punched it over the like maximum speed limit of this full self-driving, and it'll put you in timeout. Which I did it the other day. We were driving to BART, and I did the same thing. Because fucking people who don't stay consistent with their speed is like my biggest pet peeve on the freeway.
Just cruise control it.
Just cruise control it, man. It's so anyway, especially with adaptive, like just fucking cruise control it. If you're going 65, get out of the fast lane. Anyway, so I probably like jammed and like went around, and because you can still accelerate with the full self-driving engaged. So I just punch it and go around people, and it'll put me in timeout. So it did that. We hit traffic. All you have to do is put it in park and put it back in drive, and then it resets that. That's your trip is now done. So on the freeway, we like came to a stop, and I hit it real quick, and then put it back in drive, put it back in self-driving.
Okay.
The thing I don't like about that though is if you have self-driving, there's no in between. It's either you're driving fully or it's driving. There's not like a just adaptive cruise control option,
Yeah.
which has to be like a safety, like liability thing.
I don't know.
But also just full self-driving.
Yeah, what about on a cell phone? Like, when does it shut itself off? Like, what are your timeout?
I've never had it like it'll buzz at you, like, hey, pay attention to the road. Da, da, da. It's never been. I'm assuming at a certain point it'll just start to slow itself down.
But like,
Buzz
how long
itself.
have you tested how long you can look away from the road? Because I did that with the Blue Cruise going. Mm-hmm. The Blue Cruise sucked. I don't know. I'm sure it's better now. But like, I was like trying to change a radio station, and it gives you like maybe 10 seconds.
That's probably accurate. If you're looking at the like infotainment and they're doing the radio and stuff, I've been scrolling through Spotify to find an episode or whatever.
But
It'll start to give me
with
prompts.
the full self-driving. It still does that.
I know it's
Blue Cruise made sense.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to pay attention at all. It should give you like 2 minutes.
I think reasonably is a minute.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing anything. It says,
Yeah.
be aware of the road. I'm like, okay, I'm aware. You drive
aware.
better than I do. Trust me, I've seen it. You know what I mean? Like, you're paying better attention.
Honestly, it's the way of the future is not just.
Dude, have you seen the Waymos?
I haven't seen them in person, but I've seen like photos and videos.
All over the place in San Francisco.
Yeah, I heard. And then like, because Tesla's all over the place in Austin, because they have their own little driver list. I think right now they still might have a driver or a
I
person
think they might
in
have
there,
the test pilot in still.
but they're almost done from what I heard.
Waymo's full on. There's so many of them.
CCP, dog.
San
CCP.
Francisco. It's Google, Alphabet.
Is it?
Yeah, that's who owns that.
Waymo? Hmm? I thought that was
They're like a big major investor.
China. It is China. They're an investor. Google is.
It might be Chinese. I think it is Chinese, but like Alphabet owns a good chunk of it
Probably for them to do, just because,
for the American ties, probably.
just like they just did with TikTok.
Yeah. I think Uber's working on a contract with them too.
I think it's the best thing. Like, I understand I still want to be able to drive my car, but like, dude.
Safety wise.
People suck at driving.
Safety wise, it's
The-
people are so bad at driving.
on my way here on 99, I was almost at the exit, and this piece of shit beater last second just cuts me off in the fast lane, then drops down to 65, cuts me off. And when I cut it off, I mean, I slammed on the brakes.
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the
Was there a
hell?
horn included in the brakes?
I didn't. I don't like to honk at people.
I go double up on that one.
I don't like to honk at people.
And a headlight flasher sometimes.
I don't get anything out of that usually, unless it's like they weren't paying attention and I give them a little courtesy honk. Like, I'm cool with that, but like to get an aggressive honk, what am I going to do?
Nothing. It's just fun. It gets nuts.
That's fair. As long as you know, I'm honking at this person to let them know you're a shit driver, but you're not gonna do anything.
No, absolutely not. No, it's just fun for me.
I don't want to get shot over letting them know I'm displeased.
There's that, but like,
Anyway, so then I had to wait to pass a couple vehicles, and then I went around. I had to get off on the next exit anyway, so it was whatever. But I was like,
flip them off at least?
no, I want to see.
You don't do anything on the. You're not a crazy person on the freeway.
No, not really. But I like to look and see who the person is.
Yeah.
And let them know. And if they see my face, I let them know I'm displeased with my face.
I'm so disappointed in you, like a father.
She had her phone on her steering wheel and on her steering wheel, so she's using her knuckles to stabilize the vehicle, and she's texting like that.
Yep.
And going 65.
Yep. In the fast lane.
In the fast lane.
Yep. Three lanes. It's a three option. There's 3 options there.
I'm just saying, I'd rather it be full self-driving and just not even paying attention to the road at all, and then be on your cell phone for those kind of drivers. That's what I would prefer. Because the distracted drivers are, I would assume, is what's killing a lot of people. And it's not like a glance.
If you were the governor of California, if you took over Gavin Newsom's job,
First of all, that's a bad idea.
how would you change that? What would you do to? Would you make it like? What's your idea to get that out of driving? Because it's worse than drunk driving now. I bet you if there's, I haven't looked at the stats. This is me making this up. That is more responsible for accidents. There's just no way of telling. Hey, they're on their phone. If there's not a fatal, they're not going to test that.
So, I don't know. I haven't thought of all the repercussions of this. So,
No, let's brainstorm. This is just a brainstorm. No one's listening.
So,
it's just
originally for cell phone tickets, and I don't know what it is now. I did no research prior to this podcast. Originally, the cell phone tickets were $50 your first time, and then it doubles every single time after that. Every time you get it, and they're supposed to keep track. That's what I agree. You're driving a 2-3 ton vehicle at Mach go fuck yourself, and you're distracted. Like, do you see anybody on a roller coaster fucking texting on a roller coaster? No, because it's fucking thrilling, exhilarating, and those only go most of them only go like 50 miles an hour, the fast ones.
Yeah, probably.
And then there's some extreme ones, right? But like you're going 65, 80.
At least.
Yeah.
Most people on their phones are also probably going 80.
Yes. So
if they're going 65, that's how you really know they're on their phone, because they're going 65 because they let the gas pedal off a little bit.
Yeah, at least cruise control when you're on your phone.
Fucking idiot.
If you have adaptive cruise control, and you're glancing down your phone, yeah, it's probably a bad idea, but at least you're a little safer because your car's going to brake.
But you can't, though, because it yells at you.
Yeah, but if you're glancing.
You know what I mean, though?
Even my 2014 Corolla has text messages come on the screen and they'll read it to you. And then you can respond back, okay? That's all I'm saying is that it was a $500 purchase to make that be an option.
It's not the texting.
What do you think?
TikTok.
Oh my God,
it's people
are watching
scrolling,
videos?
Dude. It's people scrolling.
I'm talking about, I didn't really, people
scrolling. I thought it was, that's what I thought too, but then, like, especially in traffic and stuff, when you look at them and you watch them,
they're just so bored with driving that
they're scrolling
on Instagram and TikTok.
Yes.
That's absurd. That right there, if you can prove that they're on social media, that's $1,000 ticket.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. That's $1,000 ticket.
Instagram, straight to jail.
They should
TikTok,
be able to,
straight to jail.
yeah. If they can prove.
Pornhub, believe it or not, straight to jail.
No, not Pornhub. Pornhub, that's okay. If you're multitasking like that, I mean, you got your hands on the wheel and stick shift,
I think a lot of it is scrolling.
So, like, you don't want to. Everything costs so much money now. So then you're talking about like increasing tickets that go to the government that they do nothing with this money anyway. And I'm not talking about anything bad about law enforcement at all. I'm just talking about where's that money going? Like, show me what it's funding, and then maybe
it should go straight to schools. It should go right into
education.
education.
The lottery does.
Let's not go there.
I'm just saying they may misappropriate money all the time.
Yeah, that's
so like
fair.
I don't want to like. If it goes to schools, I want to break down what's being spent on.
Let's call this a perfect word where you know that this money
is going for good shit.
Going to where you want it to go. What's your solution as the governor of California?
What amount of money? If I knew it was $1,000 ticket, zero exceptions, right? If I get pulled over by my father, and I am to give me a cell phone ticket, zero exceptions. You're getting $1,000 ticket. would that stop people from being on their phones? No tears can get you out of it. You are getting a ticket.
How much does a DUI cost?
They say $10K.
That's how much it should be. You get one warning, and then it's $10,000.
I don't know.
You don't have that money.
I think there's a grace period of 6 months or whatever that they say you're going to get the warning. But after the 6-month period where there's enough national news to let you know to stay off your phone, then no warning.
And if they write you a ticket that says it's your cell phone, you were on your cell phone, you can challenge that, and they get to go through your phone, because I know they can do this. That's how they fucking track all kinds of stuff. And if you were on your phone, it's $10,000. If you were not on your phone, you can challenge it.
I don't know. It's got to be something.
Then you just get the speeding ticket.
It's absurd that you're.
It's
maybe your phone.
fucking crazy.
Maybe your phone. It will work on your car screen, but maybe your phone just shouldn't work when you're traveling over.
Well, they have driving mode on phones.
No, but you have to set that.
I know.
That's
you
not.
you have the
people
option.
are not going to set. No. People are not responsible. They can't be responsible for themselves. That just doesn't happen.
I can't be responsible.
I'm just saying maybe that's like the go-to since you can't control it and like there's not enough police officers to be citing these people and to actually make a difference in that sense.
I know.
That's great that they're writing the tickets and watch, I'll get a ticket. I don't text and drive.
I text and drive so rarely.
But if you're in a Tesla full self-driving,
That's what I mean.
Exemption.
That's
If
what
it's
I'm
in full
saying.
self-driving and you can prove it was in full self-driving, it should be exemption.
I agree.
Anyway, that's made up and whatever.
I definitely don't scroll and drive. That's for damn
my
sure.
God.
That's crazy to
No.
me.
I won't even look. Allie's trying to show me, like, will try to show me something while I'm driving. I'm like, I'm freaking driving.
I will listen.
Yeah.
I'll listen.
I don't even see it.
Yeah.
I'm having fun driving this car at 65 miles an hour, you know? Like, yeah, I never go 65. I go the speed limit.
No, it's crazy how bad drivers are. And
So-
like back to the point though, the
Money
full
is not-
self-driving is 100% should be the way of the future.
For sure. And I think it will be. It just will be a long time.
Yeah. The money.
To answer your question, because I know I'm going around because I don't know how to answer correctly, I don't know if it would be a financial thing because I feel like that makes people even more angry at law enforcement or whatever because they can't accept responsibility. So they're going to get pissed off at law
That's
enforcement.
true.
So I don't want to make it that. I think the real answer is that if you're going over 10 miles an hour, we'll even exaggerate it at 10.
Okay.
If you're going over 10 miles an hour, your phone, you can't.
How does it differentiate though the passenger? It's a great idea, but you got to work that. You got to work that out.
We have facial recognition. If you're in that driver's seat in America, it won't work. It knows where you are. So unless you're going to hold your phone over here and not look at your phone, you know what I'm saying? You're making it more and more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But come on. That phone can tell that you're in a driver's seat and it just won't work.
Yeah.
You can receive calls through Bluetooth.
It all goes through your fucking car.
Yeah.
You can buy the double din for $200.
Yeah. It'll go through phone calls, whatever.
Yeah.
But
You don't need to be on your phone.
no.
That's the thing. Is
No,
like,
but people aren't responsible enough.
you
for
just
it.
don't like. You need navigation, and that's it.
I'm sorry for anybody who's listening. We're being preachy, but I'm sure, especially if you're a first responder, you probably agree with the cell phone use. And a lot of our guys and girls have kids that listen, and I'm sure they don't want their kids texting and driving either. Because they're already suck at driving. Yeah. And then now they're going to be distracted and suck at driving. Get them full self-driving. It's at like $100 and something.
The whole point is people suck at driving.
And then Tesla, I like this idea. I hate it and I love it at the same time. The Tesla insurance based off of your driving goes up or down. So if you just let it drive all the time,
It should be next to nothing.
I agree, and that's the way it should be. It should be next to nothing. If it's driving all the time, and they got to keep the lights on. So if it's $40 a month, like I would be swooping on that.
If that's what it was, more people would do the test.
And then if you're driving it yourself and you have a Plaid and you're freaking burning out, not only is it affecting your tires, and then all of a sudden your insurance is like $280 a month.
Yeah, but you should have there should be like a percentage of time where you can
I think so too.
fully drive that Plaid. You know what I mean?
I agree.
If you're under 8% of your total drive time of, going at it.
I agree.
I agree.
I think there's an algorithm or something in there.
Yeah.
I
You
agree
should be able
with
to
that.
have fun.
I agree. That's why they have the car, so you can have fun.
Yeah.
But it's got to be a certain percentage, and then the beginning is going to be your whole percentage for the year, because as soon as you get that car,
Yeah, you're gonna run through that. For sure.
ham in
That
the
first
beginning.
month's insurance is gonna be
Yeah, don't.
stupid.
Yeah.
Stick with AAA.
I don't. I just swapped insurances. I'm saving.
Did you?
I had Farmers, and I've had them for a long time. And then my car insurance, the home insurance, went up like 10% or something like that. But like
The car, huh?
we have 3 cars, a 14, a 19, and then my wife's got the newest one. It's like a 21.
Mm-hmm.
And total was $630 a month.
For 3 cars?
Yeah, so it was like $6,500 a year for cars, full insurance on cars. That's what it was, and it wasn't like that before.
Yeah.
Before it was for 2 newer cars at the time, it was like half the price. It was like $350, and then it just skyrocketed in the last 18 months. And so
Dude,
we went through a broker. Shout out Anita. But yeah, so they go and
scour the.
so she got Mercury, and homeowners insurance on the house, it went down from what Farmers quoted for sure.
From
but
Mercury did?
the car insurance, basically apples to apples, went from $6,500 a year to $3,500 a year.
Jeez.
I was like, oh my gosh. So for you out there that are like, oh, I'm good, just go see a broker. Like, hit me up. I'll give you that lady's email and stuff. She was super good, really helpful. And then they'll price it all out for you, and they'll find you the best coverage. Saving. What is Mercury's? I don't know. I never see Mercury's.
Mercury's.
It's not Liberty. Liberty.
Emu Limu.
Anyway, it was killing me. And no tickets.
Yep, just crazy California insurance.
Yeah, nothing changed.
Yeah.
That's Farmers calling me right now because I just canceled another policy.
That sucks for them.
I can't answer the phone right
Just
now.
answer them on the podcast. Embarrass them. Just kidding. They're nice people.
They are actually
They're really nice people. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause we have State Farm. I'm trying to think if we had Farmers. We have State Farm.
No, that was my insurance thing. So that's cool. Tesla insurance distracted.
Aubrey has it.
Yeah, I know. Shoot.
Don't ask me how it's going. I have no clue.
Pay for that.
I don't know. You'd have to ask her.
You don't pay for that junk.
No, that's all her.
You have like liability only on 2 of your vehicles, don't you?
Just the one. Just the salvage title. The Civic.
Papa's truck?
I did not change that yet because I wasn't sure if I was keeping the other one. I'm getting rid of one of those trucks.
Yeah. Why haven't you made? Why haven't you done that?
The other one started working pretty nice.
The diesel did?
Yeah, so I'm like, well, that's kind of nice.
Oh, it wasn't working.
And then it was just that issue I needed to get fixed. It just took a while to get fixed. And then we took it camping and used the 4-wheel drive to kind of get up a little spot. I'm like, that's kind of nice.
Did you pay it all? Pay it cash?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have no payment on it.
No payment. Yeah, so that was nice.
I mean, you could.
I'm getting rid of one. And it's probably going to be the diesel.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's bad. It's a dumb purchase. But sometimes it's fun to be dumb when you're on workers' comp.
You must have just figured that out because you were still working on the back deck like a couple weeks ago. The pull-out drawers. You just deciding this?
Which part?
That you're getting rid of the Dermot?
I haven't decided anything. I'm just talking out loud. I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah, you definitely don't need 4 cars.
I definitely don't need a Duramax.
Yeah, 4-wheel drive is nice. I don't have 4-wheel drive.
It is nice.
I haven't needed 4-wheel drive. Even when I did have 4-wheel drive vehicles, I had that F-150 for 8 years, and I had to use 4-wheel drive twice.
But you weren't like doing stuff with the truck, like truck stuff.
I was not.
Like we're starting to camp more and stuff. You know what I mean? Which is where
I don't want to go anywhere where I'm going to need 4-wheel drive.
I don't want to go anywhere I need it, but I would like to go places where I have it and I can have more fun.
I'll go with you, and I have recovery straps, so you can pull me out.
Yeah, for sure, no problem. For example, Pismo. I didn't need 4-wheel drive in Pismo, except for the fact when I did need it because I didn't know where to go.
Do we have to get rid of that word? I don't even know.
Let's leave it.
Let's leave it. See what happens.
Let's time mark that just in case. Can you see the time on that?
I don't care.
That's all good. I don't know either.
I can literally
You can
search
it. Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I'm an idiot. We showed up late, and it was just I didn't go to the right part of the sand, and it was too late for that.
Yeah, if there's people over there, they'll get you out.
It worked out that I did. We're gonna camp right in the middle of the beach, but
we just got such a good deal on our 2-wheel drive truck that I was like, it's about what is it? About $4,000 difference between the two. Two-wheel drive, same exact vehicle?
Probably, yeah.
Right,
It's an extra
somewhere around there?
$4,000.
I'm not. Somebody out there is like, oh my God, this guy's an idiot. 6,327 cents.
Just for your information, we are also idiots. This is true.
Don't.
But yeah, it was cool. Like we tried to get in this one like kind of really secluded place, and there was just like some big divots and a couple rocks. I'm like, well, let's try this 4-wheel drive out, and it, like no problem got up. I'm like, gosh, this is nice. Just to have that option to get in that little extra spot.
How many miles that Duramax have?
200, something like that. Right around 200. I have to look. Barely broken in, dog. My other vehicles, dude, my car has 140,000. And the truck is like 150, 160.
If you sold all three of the vehicles, could you muster it up like high 20s, mid 20s, low 30s?
I could probably get 15 for the Duramax.
So 15. What do you think for
The car's maybe worth $2,000.
Maybe. Okay, so the car's almost just keep the car.
Papa's I'm never getting rid of that car.
Papa's truck you can probably get 8.
Yeah, I would say probably 7 or 8. Yeah.
So like low 20s.
Yeah.
You can't get a lower mileage 4-wheel drive vehicle for that.
I mean, it would be like another Facebook Marketplace purchase, just nicer. But I just don't drive, dude. Like literally, the truck that
No,
Duramax.
I was just thinking about selling both of those and then going down to like a 1500
yeah.
with a little bit lower miles of 4-wheel drive.
4-wheel drive, yeah. That truck is literally just a camping truck.
Yeah, that's what the work truck's
That's
for.
100% what it is. I mean, like the jet skis, but I'm probably selling those.
I say you sell all of them and then get yourself a nice little camping truck.
Yeah, I honestly, if I could, I would just outfit Papa's truck with 4-wheel drive.
It's
It's not possible. It's possible, but it's not realistic.
Yeah, I looked into that, and then like a lot of things I looked into were like, if the truck wasn't originally designed for 4-wheel drive, yes, you can do it, but like all the components
Everything's just 2-wheel drive.
is designed for 2-wheel drive. So yes, you could
New
do
motor,
a
new
modification
transmission.
for like whatever, like $6,000 or $8,000. You could do it, but then everything was designed. It's just not
Exactly.
going to work as well. So
Yeah,
just,
exactly.
they said it's better off just getting 4-wheel drive. I just don't think I needed it. That's why we didn't pay the extra. I think we got out that door. We were out the door with that truck for like $30,000.
Yeah. No, it's a nice truck.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a sweet truck. So, I mean,
And then now we still need a truck, so the truck's perfect. But like
it's worked out great for you guys, especially now.
now we're just like, all of our vacations for the rest of the year are canceled. I mean, I have my vacation, but we're just not going anywhere
You're going camping.
in our house.
just go drive somewhere in the truck.
Yeah.
If you're not going to use the truck, sell it. If you're canceling your vacation to the point where you can't go drive somewhere for free, are you ever going to go on vacation again?
It's just those stupid dogs, dude.
That's
very
fair.
difficult.
That's actually very fair.
I can feel like I'm starting to
forgot about
sweat
the
right
dog.
now because I can feel them digging holes.
You're so stupid.
There's like gophers in the freaking front yard, and they're like trying to like dig at them.
Yeah.
Really annoying.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to keep it through the winter because we're going to try to do some winter camping. Like we're going to plan to go probably up Highway 1, up into Oregon, go see your brother and kind of like take that Northern California route.
Yep.
Potentially maybe take it across to like Utah or something, but for sure want to see how that goes.
With a Duramax.
The Duramax.
So he has a what is it? 2009. What's your grandpa's truck?
Oh, it's an 01.
01. It's actually really nice.
It was an old man's truck.
Yeah.
It's only got 160,000
Extended cab.
miles.
100 and what?
60.
160,000 miles. 01
Two-wheel
Silverado.
drive.
2-wheel drive with a camper shell in the back.
It does have a paint match camper shell.
It's for sale.
$8,000.
$8,000.
Hit me up.
Yeah. Look at that.
I'm not taking $755. $8,000 or nothing.
It's got sentimental value for him.
It does. That's
It's
exactly
grandpa's
what
truck,
it is.
So, don't lowball him.
But yeah, we're gonna do that hopefully, and then we're gonna try to do some winter camping. The 8-foot bed and
Doesn't have to be made.
it does not have to be made, and the high top camper just gives us so much room. Our heating bill's gonna go up though in the camper. You know, it's gonna cost more of that gas. The whatever it's called, Mr. Buddy heater.
Oh gosh.
That's gonna go up. You know, more space. Those high ceilings, you know what I mean?
Yeah, those high ceilings and a high top, dude.
But we took it to when Cody's band played.
Yeah.
We did camping with them. It was sweet. It was cool. And that's when we did the 4-wheel drive after the day after that.
Yeah. My cousin is getting, Raven. Mm-hmm. She's getting married in Arizona in December.
Nice.
And Allie won't be able to go, I'm pretty sure.
Are you asking me if I can go with you on a date?
Oh, yeah, I should.
I could be your date.
I think I RSVP'd. I got to check if I RSVP'd. I don't think the invitations came. Yeah, they had to have come, right? Or is it too early?
When is it?
New Year's Eve
Oh, nice.
in Arizona.
That's doable. That's going to be beautiful weather.
So then I was thinking that, and I was going to look at the cost between flying and driving,
Yeah.
and flying with get a hotel instead of just driving and sleep in the back of the truck.
If you had a Tesla, dude.
No, dude, I just drove freaking to Colorado in that thing.
That's true.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, you get. I would say you guys, but she's not going to go.
She's not going to go. She's like an 8-hour drive for me.
You should make a solo camp trip out of it. Gabby Petito yourself while you're there.
Dude, we went on that Colorado trip, and then like I kept sending Snapchats to her sister, and like, oh, that's a nice cliff. And then like she would go by the cliffside and be like, it just could be so easy. I was like filming her on Snapchat, like it could be so easy. I could just end it all right.
Yeah, dude, if she would have slipped, you were going to prison for sure.
I already knew that. I knew that. I was like, even if it was like it was not my fault, I did nothing, didn't even scare her or
You're
nothing
going to
like
off
that.
yourself.
I was done. I'm not going back.
Yeah, you'd off yourself for sure.
Oh no, I'm not gonna no.
No?
No. I would stay right there. I wouldn't freaking look, are you dead? Yep, you're dead. And then I'd call 911 and be like, I already know I'm gonna be the first person. Like, come over here. I'm calling it in, I'm staying here.
I'm going to be the least suspicious person. And it's probably going to make me suspicious because I'm being so unsuspicious.
She's dumb.
I have the videos kind of to prove it.
This is her fault.
I'm also dumb, but there's videos.
She's so curious. She was curious about how that fall would feel.
That's funny.
She found out.
Yeah, dude, a solo camp trip would be fun. I half considered it while Aubrey was gone.
I know. You had this whole week.
Then I'm like,
you
I'm just
literally
gonna stay
could have.
home.
You worked. I'm like, you could have driven up.
I could like leave today
Yeah, I'm headed that way. Go to Yosemite.
and go somewhere, but
Go to Yosemite.
I have cats, bro. I actually have plans all week. Otherwise, I would.
I don't have plans. Oh my God! Real quick, back to the Tesla thing. I'm sorry, everybody. We went to In-N-Out today.
My girlfriend's a menace.
Oh my God! So then we're talking, and the volume just skyrockets
All the way up.
all the way up, and I'm like, oh, I think your button's stuck, and like he keeps turning it down. He keeps going all the way back up,
Then it pauses.
and then it pauses.
Changes songs.
And I'm like, dude, I was like, we were just talking with Patty, like about some government stuff. They're gonna kill us, and
Immediately took it out self-driving.
yeah. And then we get in the In-N-Out line, and then all of a sudden the heater cranks. And I'm like, what is happening? And then he calls Aubrey. Aubrey, I guess you can do that while people are driving your car. You can get on your phone.
And mess with those kind of controls.
That is absurd.
The entertainment controls can be messed with. But not like she tried to do the trunk and stuff too. That didn't work, but
That's crazy that she tried to do that.
fucking funny.
She tried to roll the windows down and stuff too.
Dude, I thought like something was on the screen. I was like, what is happening here, man?
That part's unsafe. That part's
It
unsafe.
kind of was. It took my focus way off of the road.
I will say I'm the dumb one, and he said immediately, he goes, oh, I think Aubrey's messing with us. And I was like, no way.
Yeah,
There's no way she's messing with you. There's something wrong with your...
You convinced me out of it really fast.
Yeah. I was very convinced that there's no way while you're moving the vehicle that she could do that. When you were stopped, sure. But there's no way. And I was wrong.
Yeah, she got me. Yeah. Anyway, I have too many vehicles. That's just what it is.
You need to sell those vehicles.
I do need to sell some vehicles and some skis and all kinds of stuff. But probably not going to. Because why? But anyway, how's work been?
It's good, Mike.
Anything good happening?
We had a bunch of lightning go through. I think I haven't talked. We haven't filmed a podcast in a while, but we had a bunch of lightning go through, and it was a nightmare.
Damn, pre that
Yeah,
first storm, huh?
yeah. Because I saw Cody came out. He was on the Type 3
The team.
Yep. We hadn't filmed since then.
Since then, no, everything was before we had a bunch.
This is all in September. We had 2 different storms come through and start fires. Because his niece got married. It was that week.
Yeah, it was before that, huh?
That happened. It was like, what, 2 or 3 weeks ago now?
That was the beginning of the week. That was like the 6th of September.
Yeah. Because it was right. Yeah, it was before we closed on the house on the 10th.
Yep.
So yes.
Yeah, because we were out.
It was insane.
week.
The amount of lightning that came through. it was just crazy. You can only do so much, right? It takes a while to get other resources from outside to come in and help you. So we have a lot of engines at our unit, and it was just crazy. It was just, we had them everywhere. People were just screaming for resources. We were just trying to get them everything we could. We did the best we could. I thought we did a good job. A lot of aircraft.
Yeah, and I'm sure your dispatch center did all they could to get fucking resources over there.
Everyone did everything they possibly,
what
but with a high stress situation like that, like we did an awesome job.
I have no doubt about that.
It sucks. I have to cut this shit out. So, the biggest thing I learned, which I've known since I've worked for where I work, the defensible space is real. Like clear your gutters, clear the stuff, because
There's a lot of research that's gone into that.
yeah,
A lot of data.
and it's like spend some time. It's your property.
Yeah.
Like take care of your property. Do your clearances. Like everybody thinks the government's trying to get their hands in everywhere, and people are like, "Oh, get off my property," and like.
I see why people think that, but
I see why they think it too, but time and time again, defensible space shows it works.
Are you a plant?
Yeah,
You're a government plant.
government plant. No, it works. It just
definitely
works.
does.
And like you notice when you go to these large
just
campaign
science.
fires, you see the houses that have tons of clearance, and they survive.
Yeah. More often
than not, they survive. I mean, you have those.
things happen, but
You have some
more of those survives than the ones who have
no space.
brush right up to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun. Like you own that property for a reason. Like it's your property. Take care of it. Make it look nice.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
Take some pride in it. It's not that hard.
Not everybody thinks that way, unfortunately.
No, I get it. And like,
But there are sometimes consequences for that lack of action too.
Yeah.
Which sucks. Like no one wants anybody to lose their homes or anything. Same as the Palisades,
No.
same as every other fire that there ever is.
we will always do our best to
To your job.
to do our job.
Yeah.
Do it as well as possible. But we can't just sit on one home that did not do their defensible space. We can do our best to help them out.
There's a triage system.
Yeah, it's basically a triage. When you have that many homes and this many firefighters,
Yeah.
you triage the homes and you do your best to prep it. And those property owners that really prep their house, we can like walk away from them and be like, dude, this house is going to be when the fire comes through, we'll swoop back in, make sure everything's good.
Yeah.
And we'll take off like their patio furniture, make sure everything's good. But you got to help us out.
Yeah, for sure.
And
You're responsible for your own shit. That's the thing is like ultimately you got to take some responsibility.
Yeah, and so to go back to like how has work been? It's been very stressful with the lightning, and that's the crazy part. Like who do you have to blame? You have no one to blame.
Dude, that was a career day for you.
That was the second one.
For the unit.
You know what was crazy is that I ran aircraft with no training. I was in the middle of training
A year ago.
a year ago in June of 24 for the Arrow incident, and that was like career. And we've been talking about it for a year. You know, you got war stories. That was the most aircraft that's been launched in that unit in a long time. Whatever, I don't know. Whatever people said to me, you know,
Sure.
we haven't had a major incident in a long time.
Sure.
And I, the whole year I've been like riding on that, like saying like how like awesome that was, and I thought I did a really good job for not knowing anything. I'm like, if I can handle that, I can handle anything. Like nothing's gonna stump me.
Sure.
Dude.
It was like, you sure about that?
That's exactly what happened. 3 different air attacks, ordering 3 different groups of aircraft, and then we had so much aircraft on this fire that they wouldn't send us any more aircraft.
Yeah.
So then basically over the radio saying, hey, air attack, you have to share. So contact the other air attacks and figure out what tankers, who has priority, who needs the tankers.
Yeah.
And I'm doing all that on the aircraft side, which is a huge side, but it's so narrow for me. Mm-hmm. And I had to put orders in. I was getting overwhelmed, and I was so stressed out.
Cody was like, yeah, I saw Adam from across the room, and I could just tell, man, he was drowning over there.
Oh, dude, I had a straw. They gave me a straw. I was drowning, and
Hey, you're breathing, though.
The bosses came in and put 3 straws, 2 in my nose, 1 in my mouth, and was like, good luck. And then they walked off. So then to give, I won't say, I haven't got permissions to say some of my coworkers' names. I know they don't care.
Our BC, I talked to him too, and he was like, yeah, I went up to Adam midway through or just partway through the incident. He just looked at me and goes, just shoot me now.
So I was Brian. I will say Brian's name. Brian was the duty captain, and so Brian was doing his job or whatever. But he was getting amped up, so he's a little loud. I get amped up too, so I'm not judging. I'm not saying I could do a better job than Brian. Anyway, that was like a horrible situation.
It was an intense day, yeah.
But I was having a hard time hearing all the traffic. I really had to pay attention. I actually had to do my job, so I had to pay attention. Brian was getting amped up and so loud, and I kept turning around and telling him to shut the fuck up. I mean, there was chiefs in the room, and they're just watching me tell Brian to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And Brian handled like champ. We hugged afterwards. Everything was good. At one point, I said, Brian, I love you, but if you don't shut the fuck up, I was like, you need to stop. I can't hear the traffic. Dude, you have to stop.
Yeah, you're being too loud.
I brought the speaker out, and I had it on my ear because I could not. I was trying to.
You guys don't have headsets at all?
You can get. We have headsets. I don't have a headset, but certain people have headsets.
Yeah.
In
that situation,
it would be great to have these headsets, like some Bose or something that you can just plug in and lock in.
Yeah.
I think that would be dope. But
yeah, it'd be perfect.
But yeah, we don't have any.
So you're literally just on the speaker.
But if you have the headset in, then it's hard to. There's so much communication. So anyway, the support comm op, she was like muttering to herself at some point, saying like, "I'm a bad bitch. I could do this." Yeah, dude, I started dying laughing.
Good for her.
And she was pep talking herself. So we were all on cell phones at the same time, and like doing traffic. So at one point, she's on her personal cell phone or the landline. I don't remember which one. And she got them mixed up, and she hit the foot pedal to start talking on the radio and was like answering the cell phone conversation. Yeah. And then she goes, "Wait," on the radio, and then releases. And we were all like, "Did you just say wait on the radio?" And she's like, "I just said wait on the radio."
Hey, that's not the worst thing that's been said on the radio.
No, dude, like killing it. And then I got one of the captains calls me. I'm like, "What's up?" And he goes, "If you don't send me an engine and a water tender, I'll be ordering aircraft." And I turn around and go, "Brian, like, hey, he's asking for like one or two resources." And we try to get him something. It took about like 15 seconds to try to, and he goes, "I got nothing. I can't send him anything." And I said, and I go, "Hey man, I'll hear you on command ordering aircraft." And I hung up on him. So he didn't get any aircraft. Because aircraft is looking at him and they're prioritizing what they're going to do.
Oh yeah, they're triaging the whole county.
If it's not going towards homes or whatever, like they're like, "Hey, that's going to burn into the lake or something like that."
Yeah.
So there's like, just let it go. So yeah,
That's awesome.
That was my response.
What a day.
I will say that like we talked about this. It didn't get a lot of views, but so if you're listening, go back to the episode where we do fun facts with firefighters, and we talk about 911 callers. About like, you know, how they could be a little bit more proficient and give us better information. The fire that this person reported had been burning for like 4 hours, and aircraft. We had dozens of pieces of air
flying overhead,
and she calls in and I just happened to answer the phone.
Yeah.
Why does it happen to me? And so like she I'm sure it wasn't as bad as I make it sound, but yeah, she got some attitude. I was like, "Which way are you looking?" And she said it, and I was like, is it in this area? And she was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's been burning for 4 hours. Is this your first time outside today? I have to go."
Bye. You know, I don't get it on that level, but we had a potential structure fire come through for a fire in the backyard that turned out to be like string lights in the backyard.
Yeah.
And we got back in the engine, and I just looked at my crew, and I'm like, "We need to call this person back. It's 12:30. They gave us all heart attacks because our structure tones are pretty gnarly."
Yeah.
I'm like, we should be able to call these people back and have them return to where they called.
You 100% should.
Come back to the scene and show me what you saw.
And I'm not going to say that never happens on our side, especially with people who are genuinely concerned, because you can tell. That's the difference between a command center and a...
You know they stop if they're genuinely concerned. They typically make more effort than dialing the phone and keeping the foot on the gas. That's how I differentiate.
They don't stop.
They're not concerned. They don't really care then.
But they're actual fires that they don't stop.
Fires are, I mean, like...
you can tell when it's an actual fire.
Exactly.
And for us, we can tell when it's an actual fire because we don't get just one report. It's harder when it's harder when it's at midnight or whatever, and it's a small glow. Like
Sure.
First of all, go back to sleep. But that's the difference between the command center and the dispatch center, because they probably got that information and just said, "Oh, full structure fire." We'll be like, how close are you? And
No, I think they ask a lot of questions. But the thing is, and I'm sure it's the same for you, if someone calls and says the house is on fire and you ask a million questions and they're like, well, we drove off, you can't not dispatch that. You still have to send some type of response.
Yes, and it's hard to not send the response that they
prompted.
Yes, it's very hard. You have to be able to articulate that.
That's what I'm saying.
Instead of sending a full structure response, you send a smoke check and send one engine.
But I'm sure on your side, you have to be confident in that decision.
Correct.
So then
there's more qualifying.
Large fire in the backyard, can't tell what's on fire. Like, what are you sending?
Well, a large fire in the backyard with no burning open, I'm sending.
Exactly.
I'm sending probably a wildland response.
You're sending more than one engine. That's the same thing. Like, and they just like drive off.
You're only as good as your RP.
You're only as good as your RP. That's a good way to put that.
Yeah. So you have to go with what they say.
Exactly.
What should I send to an electrical outlet that's smoking?
Structure fire.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to criticize your job. I'm criticizing people who call 911 for some bullshit.
Well, I have a question on that.
Okay.
So a structure fire response for us in the middle of summer is aircraft, dozer, crew, all this stuff for a smoking outlet that the engine is 3 minutes down the road. So I'd rather send 4 engines or 3 engines.
Which, do you have the power to augment that?
Yes.
And if you send send a winter structure fire response to that.
Yeah, so
it's the easiest way for me to put that.
It's a low dispatch basically. So it's still a lot of engines though. It's still like 4B engines and all the type 1s.
Yeah.
But I'd rather send that than aircraft.
What happens if they show up and then that thing's starting to rip and you only sent one engine? And now
I would never send one engine.
You know what I mean though? Yeah. No, for sure.
For the smell of electrical, I'll send one engine.
Sure.
But yeah, we had the electrical box on the outside of the house.
I'm just saying we've had a couple of potentials recently that have been that kind of call. And it's like they clearly just saw.
I don't like that.
I hate that.
I don't like that. We talked about that. You're a little bit more ballsy with it now. That's been.
What do you mean?
25 episodes.
It's probably just happened to me more recently, where I'm like.
No, it happens all the time, dude. You don't even.
It's not like.
We'll tell people to go. Can you just walk down there? How far is it?
That's what I'm saying.
And then we'll ask.
If you're really concerned, you're going to stop and take a look.
Yeah.
Do you not like? You know how I know you're going to stop and take a look? Because I watch you on the freeway pull your fucking phone out and videotape as you drive by the vehicle.
It's a full cycle.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're actually concerned and there's something really going on, you want to see it just as much as you want us to show up there.
Yeah, it's good for TikTok.
It's good for TikTok. It's good for the Snapchat streak that you have.
Yeah.
That's to go back to people being concerned or not. You're not concerned if you don't slow down or take a look.
Yeah.
That's my hot take of the day.
Yeah, you're not that concerned.
You're not that concerned. Hey, there's someone laying in the grass by Safeway.
Is it a shady spot?
That's what I mean.
Does it look comfortable?
Like,
Then they're probably sleeping.
did you give them a, hey, excuse me, sir? None of that? Did you honk on the way by? None of that? Okay, that's fine. We're going to show up because if they're hurt, like, we obviously want to take
You're going code 3 to that.
We're going code 3 to that. Person down. That sounds like something dangerous.
Yeah, and if my aunt is in front of that engine, she's probably going to crash because she's really bad at pulling to the right.
She's not the only one, brother. Yeah, but we, yeah, it's just funny, man. Like that kind of stuff.
I don't know.
And the thing is, I love going code 3 through the city.
Yeah, for legit things.
I'm the biggest, like, that's literally that's the best part of my job is no matter what the call is, I get to have an immediate amount of enjoyment because I get to go code 3. The captain doesn't get to have fun. The firefighter doesn't get to have fun until something's actually going on.
Yeah.
But I get to have a little fun. A lot of responsibility, but a little bit of fun. It's only $1 million piece of equipment. Yeah. 911 callers.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. Like, I think we said it probably best. I mean, we could redo that whole thing, but we said it best in a previous episode with, like, pet peeves and, like, things that bother us with 911 callers. I'm going to be doing, soon, I'm gonna give it a shot. I have a 2.5-hour commute now to work. Super enjoyable for me. And I have a mic and just to supplement some of our
Downtime.
Yeah, in between podcast episodes, I think I'm gonna do like early morning commutes with Adam, and like I don't know, I guess rant or talk about something in particular, and then I'll cut it down to.
As long as you're not on your phone, I support this.
No, I'm not gonna be on my phone. I mean, it's gonna be recording through the phone.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be on my phone. As long as I'm not distracted. I don't know if it's gonna be videotaping, but if it is, it's not gonna show. I'm not gonna see the screen.
Yeah, it's just like a new idea we're trying.
I'm gonna try it out,
Give it a shot.
and then
Give it a sniff.
yeah, I'll probably hate editing it.
We'll find out. Yeah, we'll see.
That's gonna be rough.
We'll see. Anyway,
Yeah, that was our Tesla talk.
Tesla talk. Tesla 911 talk it turned into.
Well, distracted drivers.
Distracted drivers.
You gonna help me with my house?
Yeah, what do you got?
I just got little stuff.
Let's go do it. Let's chat and do that.
Thanks for tuning in to the Caffeine Lifts and Public Assist podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, leave us a 5-star rating, share with your friends, and follow us on the socials. You can find us at CLPA Pod across the board. If you have questions or feedback, feel free to leave us a comment, slide into our DMs, or email us at clpapodcast@gmail.com. We appreciate your support.